Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we'll be talking about the film Saltburn. Fun fact, the Minotaur that is in this film is modeled after star Barry Keoghan. This film came out in 2023 and stars Barry Keoghan, Jacob Elordi, and Rosamund Pike, and was directed by Fennell. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. Saltburn tells the story of a scholarship student at Oxford by the name of Oliver, who befriends the popular Felix. Oliver tells Felix about his family struggles, and Felix feels bad and invites him to his family house. But as we learn more about Oliver, we come to learn that Felix might regret inviting him over. Saltburn is a psychological thriller. It has similar vibes to Ingrid Goes West, Promising Young Woman, or Parasite. There were so many conversations about Saltburn online, with people being shocked by a certain bathtub scene or one involving a grave, which made me want to watch the movie because I wanted to see if I would also be shocked. I wasn't as shocked as everyone else because I feel like I've seen a lot of shocking movies, but I will say that I was impressed by the movie and I actually enjoyed it. Let me just start by saying Barry Keoghan was great in this movie as Oliver, who we come to find out isn't as good as we think. Oliver is kind of a psychopath, and fortunately for movie creators, psychopaths are interesting to watch. Oliver was truly a mastermind, and we were tricked into believing that he was into Felix and that was his end goal, but we come to find out that he actually wants the Saltburn house, which the title of the film could have been a dead giveaway, but I didn't put those two together. He was a mastermind who took out everyone in this family one by one in a way that wouldn't really tie back to him. It's crazy that he killed so many people, but he draws the line at runny eggs. The music in this movie was great and really captures the 2000 vibes, but the one perfect addition was Murder on the Dance Floor, which Oliver dances to at the end of the film. It's a shocking moment where Oliver bears it all and struts through the house, but at this point, he's killed all of these people who would have been obstacles, and now he is the one who owns the house. And this is the moment where it's kind of like a celebration for him. Jacob Elordi was perfectly cast as Felix, who is this rich guy who probably hasn't had to really lift a finger for much, but he's really nice and doesn't really flaunt that he's rich. And out of all of the family members, is probably the easiest one to befriend. I think that Jacob kind of looks like a person that would be the popular guy at a school, which kind of further makes the viewer believe that he could be Felix. Farley was a character I hated from the beginning, and even though he could be very mean, he is the only one that's on through Oliver's crap. I think the biggest flaw is that he thought that he was smarter than many people, including Oliver, when he really was not. I think that this movie was just beautifully shot. Director Emerald Fennell said that it was filmed in an old standard aspect ratio, which gave it this feeling that you were peeping in. There were a lot of scenes that looked like a work of art, starting off with like the title card of the film, and I just found myself constantly saying, wow, this movie is just shot beautifully. This film presents these rich people, but you don't feel bad for them. We are just kind of observing. It's like these rich people didn't understand emotions in this film, and there were times where something was hinted, but if the person didn't understand, they couldn't find another way to say it and just assumed eventually that the person that they're talking to would understand. They were just in their own world and just didn't bother to understand other people's perspectives on things. My favorite part of this film was Rosamund Pike as Elsbeth, who was the most delusional person and just wanted everyone to pretend like everything was all right when it really wasn't. Rosamund really seemed to dive into this role, and I just thought that she truly embodied the character through her mannerisms. Her line delivery was just so impressive throughout the film, but I think my favorite one was I was a lesbian for a while, but it was all too wet for me in the end, Men are so lovely and dry. It's a shocking admission, but she says it in such a nonchalantly way and then just carries on with her day. Rosamund was great and killed it whenever she was on screen. Saltburn is a movie that is shocking, but it was interesting to see the downfall of this family. I was impressed by the acting in this film, and I thought that it was shot beautifully, but I would say that it probably could have been a little bit shorter. Thank you for watching my video. I would love to hear your thoughts down below in the comments. If you haven't subscribed, please do so you can keep up to date with more of my videos. But besides that, everyone stay safe, have fun, and goodbye.